What's up, y'all? I'm back. Bitch is back. It's a lot going on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a lot going on. This is my little aesthetic I have going for you. This is the best I can do for you right now. I don't know if everybody has noticed. There is a new name change. It is now Kiki with Key. So that's Kiki with Key. Okay? That is the new name. We're sticking with that name. You know, it's a fairly new channel still. And I like that name. We're gonna stick with that. Okay, so that's the brand, bitch. First of all, I don't know who is still banking with commercial banks, Bank of America, motherfucking Wells Fargo, Chase. If you're still banking with those banks, please just withdraw all your money and shut that shit down ASAP. Okay? Whoever had Bank of America, over the weekend, everybody's money was gone. They tried to say it was due to Zelle. Anybody who used Zelle, you know, was some mishap with that. You know, they refunded everybody's money or whatever the fuck. Okay, so everybody's money was missing. People was negative. Celebrities who had millions of dollars was only down to like $10,000. Stuff like that was crazy. If you want me to be honest, I feel like all that came from 2020 when fraud became just like, you know, the new job, the new 9 to 5 was fraud. You know, getting the wet, you know. It was like hectic. Everybody was getting scammed. Okay? Everybody was getting scammed. Every bank you could think of, bitch, whether it was online, whether it was the Apple Pay to fucking Cash App. That shit was getting, you know, people were getting theirs, okay? And I feel like it has all just caught up with the banks. And withdrawal fees and deposit fees and late fees and all that shit, that's not getting them back to where they were. I mean, these motherfuckers, y'all was hitting $10,000 at a time during 2020. Bitch, y'all don't remember that shit? And it's funny because it was mostly the celebrities. The celebrities was getting with y'all street niggas out here. They was paying you, they was breaking you off so that they could do their shit. You know, these celebrity bitches, they don't know. You know, they don't have to do that shit on their own. But they gonna hit up their nephew, whatever, Lisa Ray, all them hoes, Claudia. You know, they hit up their nephew, was like, you know, put me on. Put me on. And all the celebrities mostly was doing that PPP shit. That was some wild shit. Okay, and it caught up with a lot of people. And I feel like the banks, you know, they did a lot of forgiveness and they just shut their account down and put them on some type of list or whatever the fuck they do. But I mean, they don't ever get that money back. That's a big loss. And imagine that every single day, you know, from around the world. So that's just how I feel like what happened with Bank of America. My solution is banking with a credit union. I do also have like a bullshit online bank, strictly online, and I just have that bank for like Cash App, Zelle, Apple Pay, like anything electronic. I'll have it in that mobile account. So I think a lot of people should start switching over to credit unions, because you're more likely to get a loan with a credit union, and it's going to be much lower interest than, Wells Fargo, whatever. All right, so moving on, child. I don't know if I ever gave my thoughts on this Chrisean Rock and Blueface situation. At first, it didn't really bother me. Chrisean was on Baddies. I subscribed to Zeus just to watch Chrisean on Baddies. And then I got into all the other shows. But yeah, that was really why I subscribed to Zeus, because I wanted to see Chrisean. I wanted to see how she really was. And they do have their own dating show. Chrisean and Blueface, they have their own show together, but I watched like 3 episodes, and that was it. I'm not really, it's just so cringy to watch her, or just to watch someone be so infatuated with someone else, and it's like they don't show it back. It's just very cringy to watch. It was giving me secondhand embarrassment, and I just had to, I just don't watch it, okay? But I do like watching Chrisean by herself on Baddies, because it's all about who's the baddest, who's the toughest, and that is Chrisean's whole personality. So I really want to see her like beat bitches' ass, and I wanted other bitches to try her, call her dirty. I wanted to see what she was gonna do, So I wake up and I see that Chrisean is saying that she's pregnant. This is not our first time hearing this, okay? First of all, let's start there. This is not our first time hearing that Chrisean's pregnant. And then she admitted that she was tired of getting abortion after abortion, and she wants to keep the babies. The nigga keeps busting in her. The pussy must be good. He be nutting in her. And I feel like he doesn't want to be a single dad, because if Chrisean has kids, I feel like he gonna be stuck with them motherfucking kids. That's why he fucked with Alexis, his first baby mama, because that bitch slowed down when she had the baby. She is a real housewife, Alexis. So I think that's why he fucked with her, because she has house pussy. Chrisean, she's living the same lifestyle as him, so he finds that intimidating. You know what I mean? I think Blueface is jealous of her. I really do. Yeah. He does not like that the bitch is really doing a man's job. She's probably making more money than him. That's why he's taking the money from her. Okay? So, I mean, that's how I look at it. Now, the bitch said she was pregnant, and she was acting very ratchet in the clinic, like no home training. You could tell her mama, nobody ever took her to the doctor's office or nothing, or a dentist office. Like, you could tell. So she's not used to being in a professional building or office space setting. And she was just, skipping or down the hallway and just being loud and just being extra goofy. And she said that she hopes she has triplets or twins. Now, that really frightened me. That really shook me when she said that. Because, bitch, you can't even, first of all, her whole family is just a big dysfunction. It's a big dysfunctional pile of shit. That's her family. No offense to your family, but y'all are all fucked up. Okay? So, you just really don't have no guidance. And there's people who want to help you, but for somebody to help Chrisean, you would really have to like stop your whole life to help Chrisean. G shit. G shit. Her manager does not need to be whack 100. Like, Chrisean needs her own team. Like, she needs a manager that's going to be older than her, so it could be like a motherly type ordeal. You know, like, I got your back through whatever, right or wrong, but I'm going to tell you about yourself behind closed doors type of thing. She needs that. Like, Blueface that's how he's getting paid, because he's saying that he is her manager. So that's how he gets paid from the bitch. Now, my parents always told me, you done went to jail, you done went to rehab. The only option you have left is death. Chrisean has been to jail, and she has been in some type of rehabilitation. And what I heard is that she got an empty Hennessy bottle and popped it upside Blueface's head, and he had to get stitches. There is a lot of little veins, vessels, and shit in our head. It's very thin. It's very thin. Okay? This is a thin layer of skin on bone. Okay? This man could have easily got a blood clot and it went straight to his temple dead. He's playing with fire. She really cannot handle the fame. Chrisean cannot handle this fame right now. And it's like, she's getting praised for just being herself. She's getting paid for just being herself. So she's gonna do it even more. You know what I mean? That's what y'all like. That's what y'all want to see. Last time she acted a fool on Kai Sinnott's stream on Twitch. People talked about her that whole day and going into the next day. News is so fast. That's a long time. A day, somebody's talking to you, you're trending for a day and a half. That's a long time nowadays. And she went on No Jumper. I don't know who these two motherfuckers were. I thought No Jumper was just a cracker boy. But forgot his name. But now he got black people on there because everybody was calling him out for talking about black culture. And bitch, you're not even really about that life. Like, you a white boy. You're infatuated with us. So I see that he got two black people on No Jumper. And that's who was interviewing Chrisean and Blueface. And the bitch just went ballistic. And it's always like, Blue, come on. It's just, oh my God, I feel so bad. It's just so, see, I'm about to cringe right now just thinking about it. It's pitiful. It's sad. You know, like, I kind of fucked with her and her brand and whatever the fuck, you know, she was doing the song. It's a vibe. You know, whatever, you know. But now, you would have thought she would have, like, tightened up. You know, people are actually taking the bitch serious with the song and shit. So, girl, you need to capitalize on that. Don't be a Tommy Lee. I should never compare a bitch to Tommy Lee, but I actually thought Tommy Lee was going to elevate and be bigger than what she was. And she's not. It's a big disappointment. Y'all hoes be so beautiful. And it's just like, ugh, Lord. It's just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? So, I think that would be a good match. Tommy and Chrisean Rock. And I think that's going to be in Baddies West because I just saw the trailer. Yeah. I just saw the trailer, baby. And I saw I saw Tommy and Chrisean, so I'm excited for that. People saw that Chrisean was drinking right after she just announced that she was pregnant. She was in the same outfit and all, drinking. And, you know, God bless her. God bless her and them kids. Hopefully this pregnancy will save one of their lives. Hopefully this will slow them the fuck down. And, you know, aborting a baby like that so many times, it takes a toll on you, man. And after a while, God's not going to keep forgiving that. You know what I mean? So I'm happy she did decide to keep the baby, but I'm really praying that the baby does not have no health complications. She is very early on in pregnancy, so her drinking right now will not affect the baby when it's born. Okay? But if she keeps on drinking excessively the way she is, there is a chance that your baby can't come out with some disformities, you know? Deformities, whatever it's called. So, Chrisean, you done been in jail. You have been rehabilitated in some type of way, bitch. What's next? I hope these kids save you. Okay, well, I'm just gonna move on. This shit is depressing. I don't know. Yo, I don't know if y'all saw Lovely T. She had uploaded her live talk or whatever. Hurricane Chris, child. I have not seen Hurricane Chris in so long. I remember being in summer camp, okay, elementary school, rollerblading to A Bay. I remember that like it was yesterday. And he looks the same. He does not look no different. So it was just funny, like that's just so random. You know? I mean, I do understand his song was popping. Hey, hey baby. Hey, hey baby. With the Haitian slide and shit across the mall and the flow and all that shit. You know, the moonwalk dance. So I guess that got him back popping again, but I don't know. I feel like it was more the dance that was popping. But what threw me off is he said that he was trying to get in touch with the people that made the mix. And he wanted them to shoot the video in his hood. But Coyle Ray, she also has a hit song that the New Jersey people remixed, the New Jersey club mix. Okay, and that, you know, Coyle Ray is a TikTok artist. That's how she started. So, you know, they didn't remix her song as well, and they did a video in Jersey, and it was the shit. Like, they went off in that video. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to her. She snapped. Her and them in that Jersey vibe, you know, like, they was all for it. Nigeria and Jersey, I think this y'all year. I think this is y'all year, okay? Tighten up. Next, what you all came for. Now it's really time to kiki, okay? Let me just say something. I'm not going to talk about this situation no more until there has been a solution. Okay? So, Reid, Storm Monroe, and Armon. Now, what threw me, it was supposed to be the conversation. If y'all are on Zeus, they have a series called The Conversation. And that's what it was supposed to be called. But Storm is so fucking out of touch with the culture. This nigga put the confrontation. Storm really does not give a fuck about these celebrities. He has said that before. He does not keep up with the trending topics. Storm will... He's the type of nigga to fucking hire somebody to break everything down that happened the last couple of days. Because he doesn't give a fuck enough to stick with, you know, the mess and the tea of the industry. And, you know, so this motherfucker put the confrontation. I hollered. Okay. It was poorly planned. I feel like it was some last minute shit they threw together. I feel like they left Storm in charge of setting everything up. And I really feel like they should have let Armon be in charge of setting everything up. Whether it was like to rent, you know, a space out, or hell, have them come to your studio or something. I feel like Armon should have organized and constructed the meeting aesthetically, because Storm just threw that shit together, you know. Loud and Wrong got confrontation on the title, all in caps. Got Armon on his channel talking about some, the conversation. And that's what it was supposed to have been called, the conversation. You know, obviously that idea came from Zeus, right? Okay. So Storm fucked up on that. My ass is hurting. I'm sitting down. Oh shit, my ass. Okay. Okay, so at first I thought Storm and Armon was going to gang up on Larry Reid. And then I thought Armon and Larry Reid was going to start like ganging up on Storm. I don't know. I thought that because, you know, Armon, he loves to play both sides. He's, you know, he will scratch your back as long as, damn. He will scratch your back as long as you scratch yours. Meaning, if you're scratching his back for 30 minutes, he's going to scratch your back for 30 minutes. Not a minute less or longer. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So, anyways, I really could not finish the video because I stopped halfway. Reason is, I felt like, and Armon just got off live saying that, oh, I was asking hard-hitting questions. You were, but it was the way y'all were asking them. You were, so did you touch the boy? All right, well, that's not what I heard, chat. Like, you know, it was just like, it's like y'all did not take this serious. And I feel like Armon is going to have another OG moment with this because he failed. He failed. He just uploaded a live. It is Sunday. He just got doing a live and he stated that I can't even say it. Like, I'm just so mad at him. He stated that Larry Reid, you know, put him in a nice penthouse suite hotel or whatever, you know, just like really dropped the bag on him. And I don't understand why you would say that. Like, that should have been kept on the hush. And he said that everybody's just jealous of him because of the money. I would be too. I believe him. I don't know why he said that he believed him. Okay. Then also, he said, I keep forgetting what he said. On this part, I keep forgetting this one part, and I want to say it so bad. Oh yeah, on his live, he was like, oh, I was taking it serious. I was asking hard-hitting questions. Y'all can see my face. I was dead ass. Armon, you were laughing. Like, y'all were laughing throughout the whole thing. It's like you were starstruck. Oh my gosh, your energy is so different in person. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're all in person. Like, it was just so, like, phony. You know, all three of y'all. It was real funny. And Storm did that for the views. I feel like they all agreed for Storm to upload it on his channel is because he took a hard hit and he hasn't really gained any more momentum since then. I'm not really sure what happened between it was something with him and Tasha K, but he took a hard hit. He lost a lot of subscribers, all of that, and I feel like he's really trying hard to, you know, get further than where he was. And I think he's having a hard time with that because it's just not interesting. And excuse me. That's why they decided to upload it on Storm's channel. That's my opinion. Now, I'm gonna say this, okay? I personally feel like if a victim comes out, no matter if it happened yesterday or 2 years ago, 2 months ago, it does not matter when it happened. If a victim comes out and says, this person did this to me, and it was wrong, and we both knew it was wrong, and I did not want it. You know, if a victim comes forward and tells their truth, I'm 100% gonna believe them until they give me a reason not to, which will be in the court of law or just in life. Okay? Eventually, the truth comes out. Always. And I believe that. Okay? So, I will always side with the victim until the truth comes out. And I feel like Armon should have did the same thing. Him just saying, you know what, I'm going to say right now, I believe him. And then you're going to list off all the things he did for you. And I'm sorry, but I really do not trust preachers or pastors, ministers who are flashy and you're supposed to be serving God and you're all flashy with it. Okay, and Armon was so fucking fanned out, he took a picture in front of the Rolls Royce like he's never seen a fucking Rolls Royce before. And to me, Larry Reid, he gives me sneaky. And when they were asking him the uncomfortable questions, his voice got really low. He would not make any eye contact, and he was laughing throughout him answering them. And I feel like those are all red signs. And to me, he was preying on the man. That's how I feel. He said that the young man, Latrell, what's his name? I don't want to fuck up his name. But he said that the young man, Larry Reid said that the young man did not have good parents. And he had a house where, you know, he took in young adults or whatever from his church and like tried to help them in life and succeed in life or whatever. So that's already manipulative to me. You know the boy don't got no guidance. and you're gonna pretend to give a fuck about him so that you can get what you want from him. That's how I feel went down. And then Armon has the nerve to insult the boy, the young man that came out. He had the nerve to assault the boy and say, oh, he does look a little zesty. I mean, he probably questioned his sexuality his whole life. He probably is a little gay, but he's so scared to even do it. You know, to me, it doesn't matter if the man is gay or not. He chooses to live his life as a heterosexual. He is married. He has a wife. And it seems like him and his wife are doing good. Okay? He dresses well, you know, mannerable. And not once did he stutter or not break eye contact. You know, very genuine. Very genuine. And Armon admitted the same thing. He watched the interview that he did with Tasha K. And Armon even said, you know, well, he is believable because it's true. I'm going to believe the victim until someone or something gives me a reason otherwise. It's that simple. You know, and I really feel like Armon is going to lose a lot of support after this Sunday live that he just did. I really wholeheartedly believe that. I do. And the way he was bragging about Larry Reid, putting him in a nice fancy suite, okay, and it's like he almost wanted to fuck the man. You know, just because he had a little coin. I don't trust no motherfucking preacher who got a coin. My pastor may drive a fucking Mercedes, but he ain't in there with a motherfucking coin. Like Larry Reid. Okay? And the motherfucker is sneaky. The way he talks is, you know, real soft-spoken. Like, I feel like Larry Reid is an old gay, okay? We all know that. We could all see the age. Back then, he probably wasn't allowed to even think about being gay. You know, most people who turn to ministries, they grew up in the church. That's just how their people were. And Larry Reid, I think, is that person, and he just knew that that was wrong as fuck. So now that he has gotten, you know, successful, he feels like he could throw that around and try to fulfill his fantasies that he never had the chance to do. And what better way than with a young man living in the same house as you? You know, and Armon did say in the interview, I don't believe the story that he's telling, but I do believe something sexual happened. I don't believe, he said, in other words, I believe it was consensual between the two. I feel like Armon is saying, oh yeah, you fucked an underage dude, but I feel like he wanted it. That's what Armon was trying to get at. And Larry Reid really didn't deny it either. He didn't say yes, but he didn't say no either. So, the truth is going to come out. That's all I really had to say about the situation. Let's just see how everything pans out. I fuck with y'all. I'm going to keep fucking with y'all, so fuck with me back.